And a state lawmaker from Lakeway is asking the Texas Education Agency to do a compliance check on the state's new school cell phone ban. Polls show nearly 2/3 of voters and parents support banning social media for children under 16. That strong support includes removing cell phones from K through 12 classrooms. Rudy Koski spoke to State Representative Ellen Troxclair about her request for a review.
The ban on cell phones and other personal communication devices in Texas schools started with the new school year. Enforcement of HB 1481 is a state mandate, not a suggestion. But 4 months into the new law, there are questions about compliance.
I want to make sure that we are doing everything that we can to encourage those boards and those superintendents to follow the law and, more importantly, do what is clearly best for their students.
Is it time for a checkup?
You know, I think it is.
Lakeway Republican Ellen Troxclair has asked TEA Commissioner Mike Morath for an enforcement review.
And in return, he said, well, will you help me get out the word? We have a complaint hotline. We have a place where parents, teachers, administrators can submit feedback.
Feedback has already caught up with Northeast ISD in San Antonio. District officials reportedly were allowing cell phone use in cafeterias and in hallways.
It's not what the law says.
What's wrong with doing that?
What you're asking me is, well, isn't a little bit of anxiety okay to force on our children? Isn't a little bit of predators having access to your kids during school time okay if it's just a little bit? And the answer is no, of course.
But there's parental anxiety, and shouldn't there be a window of opportunity for kids and parents to talk to each other, and maybe that being the lunch hour?
There is zero evidence that your child having access to the cell phone makes them any safer. In fact, the opposite is true. In an emergency situation, oftentimes the student's cell phone access hinders the first responders' ability to get to this situation and quickly.
With this information, what do you hope to do with it when the legislature returns in 2027? Could the law be tweaked?
You know, I think the law is very, very clear and very well written as it is.
Legal pushback in federal court has started on one new social media restriction that was passed by state lawmakers. The case involves SB 2420. A judge in Austin on Tuesday was asked to block enforcement, which starts January the 1st. The law requires parental consent for minors to download apps and requires app makers to set an age rating.
There are such disturbing reports about extortion, about encouraging kids to commit suicide, about pornographic exposure. Get your kids a dumb phone.
A tougher proposal under HB 186, similar to Australia's total social media ban for minors, failed to pass. So do you support what Australia has done?
Oh, I think absolutely. I think it's something worth talking about because I think we're all going to benefit when we break our phone addiction.
That was Rudy Koski reporting. In the request for a federal injunction to the new app law, attorneys for the Computer and Communications Industry Association argued the law violates First Amendment free speech rights. As for Northeast ISD, the TEA told district officials they have until the end of January to get into compliance or face state sanctions.